Hello from Master Manio. I am talking today about homeschooling and martial arts training. I have a long past history with people who have been homeschooled. I was not. I was public schooled. My little sister was private schooled, and um, it is what it is. I mean, most of us know exactly what, and we have strong opinions on it. A lot of us have strong opinions on homeschool too. I'm not here to debate the validity of the style of education that you get, but today I want to talk specifically about homeschooling. And I have met so many very powerful, well rounded, amazingly successful, strong people that were homeschooled. And these were adults. I didn't meet their kids first. I didn't find out about homeschooling through a bunch of kids all hanging out at a local church gymnasium trying to learn something. That's not what homeschooling is about. I learned it first through an adult who had been homeschooled who was amazingly intelligent, and then I continued and found another one, and then I ended up marrying into it. And yes, if you don't know Braden and you become part of our school, you will. He is my stepson, and he is homeschooled. And the level of intensity that goes into training, I guess that's appropriate, educating homeschool kids is amazing, and the amount of accountability that goes into the process is amazing. They are not just sitting at home playing, they are not just having an excuse not to go to school. So far, I haven't met a homeschool kid that has disappointed me in their level of education. They've all been impressive. And then I watched my boy do his homeschool stuff, and I'm like, holy man, that's amazing amount of dedication and determination and follow up and follow through from his family, from the people around him, and even teachers that go to these co-ops and they work all together to make this work. So if that's great, what does social or homeschooling have to do with martial arts? I'm going to go out on a limb and say some social skills. Uh, a lot of the kids, including Braden, will sit at home and do his work and do his work and do his work and talk to me, talk to dad, talk to mom, and share what he's learning and get help with what he's learning, and then go off to other specialists. It's amazing, but it's like one on one constantly. Very little working in teams and working in groups. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I know it does, but martial arts is one of those that's a no-brainer. You're going to come in a little bit nervous at first, and you're going to be taken out of your house and out of your homeschool environment and out of your wherever you go to get your extra training with your teachers, and it's going to put you into an environment where you're working with other people like you, and that gets you out of your comfort zone. It teaches you to communicate. It helps you feel confident in who you are and what you are. It helps you develop some of those kid relationships, teenage relationships, go through some of that drama that you have to go through in order to develop and understand who you are. Those are the kinds of things that go on in school all the time. Most of the stuff we never hear about because it's its own little world. I don't know if you remember going to school. I clearly do. The cliques and the social communities within a school are all mini versions of what the rest of the future out here is going to look like as they grow up and as they let go of some of the things that are less important and develop an idea of what's more important. Then their development starts to blossom. That is something that homeschoolers can use, in my opinion. I think coming into a martial arts studio, not only being held accountable, but being held accountable alongside somebody else, and taking on that accountability of being told that there's something you can do better right in front of somebody else, that can hurt. It can also make us stronger. With the right supervision and the right coaching, like AKF Lexington Martial Arts is going to provide you, we're absolutely going to hold you accountable. We're going to make you uncomfortable at times, but we're most importantly going to build you up and make you strong. So, homeschoolers, martial arts, I think it goes hand in hand. We could talk about fitness. I think that's a no-brainer. You don't have to talk about it. You come do martial arts, you're going to get your physical fitness training that you need in your homeschooling programming. You come in social skills, absolutely. But more importantly, it's going to help you be more well-rounded and ready for the real world and ready to be that leader. Check us out. You'll see.